What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I got some new news concerning Lomachenko. Vasily Lomachenko took on Jose Pedraza tonight. Sorry, I'm just getting this out. Had to grind elsewhere, but the undercard was lit. Teofilo, that guy is going to be a force to be reckoned with. Mr. Heisman, you know, he took out Louisiana fighter today. I would love for him to go to 140, honestly. I would love him to take on uh, Pro Grace. Took me a while to think of that word, but I would love to see him fight on Pro Grace for some reason. I think that would be. I think I think he should go to 140. I wouldn't put him in there with Loma or somebody like that yet, because I think Loma's going to stay at 135 for a while since he's still there. You know what I mean? That only leaves Mikey and Loma now. But anyway, Dog Bay and Navarrete, I think his name is. Navarrete, he was a veteran. He pretty much did the same thing that the fighter that upset Felix Verdejo did. A lot of these guys come out of Mexico. Navarrete is, he's little known, but he's hungry. Those guys are hungry, man, to make their stake, to make their claim. And he did exactly that. He was launching in with hooks. That uppercut, was finding the smaller Dog Bay. And Dog Bay had me intrigued. He was animated. Dog Bay. Oh, Dog Bay. I was like, damn. And I seen him knock out people before, and it was very, very impressive. So that was a good fight, though. He fought to the end. Honestly, in that fight, I think that Dog Bay did score that knockdown. I got to add that because, that was a knockdown, And I think the ref called that wrong. Benny Esteves, he called that wrong on that play. But nonetheless, the right fight went to the fighter won with the best effort. Anyhow, the main event. Vasily Lomachenko taking on Jose Pedraza. Mr. Pedraza, he did a lot of upper body movement. So it took Loma a while. It took him a good while. But Loma plays with that center line. He's like a musician. You know what I'm saying? This is a center line. He's like the master of it. So he knows where to be and where to be almost 97.6% of the time. And Pedraza, he was really impressive in there, though. Excuse me, guys. I'm still sick. But he made Loma think. He really made him think, because mostly Loma would have figured any guy out that had a basic style in 4 rounds, maybe. So the same thing he did in 11th, he would have done earlier in 4. But Loma, knew he was dealing with a guy that was boxing, that was using his height and his reach, and upper body movement to, one, keep it competitive. That's the major thing. The main thing, Pedraza kept it competitive. He kept it where he knew that when Loma hit him with that straight left, double jabbed and parried, and then caught his hands low and hit him, Pedraza came back with 2 or 3 more of his own. So, good for him. I think Loma figured him out around 7 or 8, honestly. He just started, and then he started to put the heat on, the pressure. He started landing more punches. And the 11th round, he got him in because he knew he hurt him with a shot. I think it was a body shot, a left uppercut. Pedraza tried to lay on him. And one thing that Loma hates is when someone holds him. He hates that. And honestly, I think that's how he messed up his shoulder. I think when he was fighting Linares. Linares didn't do much holding. But a lot of times he gets a little aggressive when someone locks him up. So he tries his best to come out of that aggressively. And, that can tear tendons and all types of stuff, because he throws enough punches, especially spinning out of that and throwing a punch, because he's good at that, But Pedraza tried to lay on him, and that was the wrong idea. He just stepped to the side that Pedraza was leaning on. Bow, 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 got him off of him, stood him up, kept nailing him, and Pedraza was down on the floor. And really, the 12th round was a survival mode, but Pedraza did well. He did basically what he could have been doing, So he was throwing more punches as urgency as a way to survive. Some people survive just by holding and clinching, and it's terrible. But then some people know, I got to throw something at this guy to keep him off my ass. Now, that could have been dangerous because Loma could have caught him again, but he didn't catch him with those necessary shots that he didn't see. See, Loma is not a hard puncher. He's not like Gervonta Tank Davis, and I'll get to him in a second. He is a guy that catches you with punches that you don't see. Terrence Crawford does that too. If you don't see a certain punch, he's going to knock you out with it. He doesn't have to be a knockout power puncher, okay? That's the beauty of having skill and using the sweet science, which he did. But Pedraza, I was impressed. He was the first guy in a long time to survive 12 rounds with Loma. So it's impressive. I mean, it's something that he can hold his head high, and then you look at Loma's face, you could definitely tell he was in a fight, right? Of course, Loma, being humble like he is, stated that he boxed well, and and it took him a while. He knew he was in there with a boxer. You don't like to play with boxers because boxers have the ability to see things you're trying to do. So you can't be too aggressive with a boxer. Excuse me. But overall, good fight, good undercard. I really appreciated watching the fight. Again, I just saw it, so I'm just giving you my breakdown of it. Now, one thing that kills me about the backlash, the responses, the reactions to a win by someone that is pound for pound the top fighter, or one of the top fighters. You're always going to have those critics, and they tend to be other boxers. Gervonta Tank Davis has went on record, well, I might come here and do this, and I might come do... Dude, don't talk about what you might do. See, he had every opportunity to fight Loma at 130. And obviously, if he can't make weight, he's going to have to be at 135 anyway. He's not Canelo, so they're not going to make a Gervonta weight, okay? They're going to make his ass move up, and he's going to have to fight the guys there because he can't make weight. You look at his face, he looks like a damn Cabbage Patch doll. It's crazy. So I don't really see Gervonta going to 135. He's just talking. The only argument that he has that he put Pedraza away, which Loma did not. And people that are fans of Gervonta are going to run with that concept, right? And it doesn't really matter because I feel that Pedraza at the time he fought Gervonta Davis is a totally different fighter. And we all know that PBC was exposed anyway this year. They're not going to fight anybody that are not in their stable, pretty much. That's that. They're not going to do it. They just don't have it in them. You know what I'm saying? Because Earls don't want that smoke with Crawford. And Crawford was there, by the way. Okay. Gervonta Davis do not want to see Lomachenko. So he needs to stop. And, that's how it rolls. That's how the cookie crumbles. So, but another impressive win for Lomachenko. Ukraine is really booming right now with their fighters, with their champions. Hat goes off to them, But depending on what Mikey Garcia do with Earl Spence, and I think Mikey honestly is he's definitely an underdog or whatnot, but I think he should have fought Loma first, just my opinion. But anyway, that's another video. But Thank you guys for listening. Of course, tell me what you think. Despite all the coughing and all this, it is that time to be sick. Time to be sickly. Of course, please subscribe, guys. Hit the like button. And you guys been counterpunched. Peace.